Hi, this is Josh with a quick review of the challenge problems from mock test number 1 as voted by the students at Chang Learning Center summer 2023. In section 3, there were 4 problems that were voted as most difficult. There were questions 11, 13, 19, and 20. Here are the step-by-step solutions for section 3. For question 11, the question reads, the vertex of the parabola in the xy plane above is 0, c. Which of the following is true about the parabola with the equation negative a x minus b squared plus c? Well, this is the formula for a parabola in vertex form, with vertex b comma c instead of hk. Notice that a, which was upward, is now negative a, so the parabola will now open downward in that transformation. The other transformation is adding negative b into the formula, which will move the graph b units to the right. So the vertex will move from 0c to b comma c, and that will be the location of the vertex after the translation and reflection. The graph now opens downward, so the correct answer is B. The vertex is now at BC, and the graph opens downward. Question 13. 2x squared minus 4x equals t. In the equation above, t is a constant. If the equation has no real solutions, which of the following could be the value of t? Well, you can solve this with the graphing calculator, setting up each of the left side for y equals 2x squared minus 4x, and then trying each value for the constant line t, horizontal, for choices A, B, C, and D. You can also use the discriminant check by setting the parabola equal to 0. Then you have the quadratic 2x squared minus 4x minus t equals 0, with a equal to 2, b equal to negative 4, and c now equal to negative t. Well, we know that with the Cartesian plane, using the quadratic formula, if the discriminant is negative, then there are no real roots to the equation as given. So we need to check if b squared minus 4ac is less than 0. Then it will have imaginary roots. There'll be no intersection with the x-axis. For the next step, we plug in negative 4 squared, which is 16, minus 4 times 2 times negative t, and we get that 16 plus 8t must be less than 0. We don't really care about the radical sign here, because if whatever underneath there is negative, then we'll have imaginary roots. Solving for that inequality, we'll subtract 16 from both sides and divide by 8, and any value of t that's less than negative 2 will have no real solutions. For the discriminant will be negative. Looking at the answer choices, only A is less than negative 2. The correct answer is A, negative 3. For question 19, how many liters of a 25% saline solution must be added to 3 liters of a 10% saline solution to obtain a 15% saline solution? Well, here I wrote 3 containers. I drew them for you here as the 25% saline or salt content, the 10% less salty solution, and then we'll pour them in together for a 15% mixture. What we need to do next then is, since we know that there are X liters of the 25%, we don't know how much we're going to pour into the mixture, but we do know it's 3 liters of the 10% mixture. And then the salt content will be 15% saline for X plus 3 liters, as both of these bins are poured into the mixture. In terms of salt, well, it's 25% of X liters, or 0.25X. The saline in the 10% is 0.10 times 3, because we know 3 liters are being poured are in this cup. And finally, 15% times X plus 3 will be the saline content of the mixture. By distributing and simplifying, we get 0.25x plus 0.30 equals 0.15x plus 0.45. Simplifying, we subtract from both sides and get 0.10x equals 0.15, multiplying by 10, x is exactly 1.5 liters. So in other words, it's 1.5 liters of 25% saline plus 3 liters of the 10% saline will give us a mixture of 4.5 liters total with 15% saline content in the mix. The correct answer was 1.5. For question number 20, we had points A and B lie on a circle with radius 1, and arc AB has length pi over 3 in radians. What fraction of the circumference of the circle is the length of arc AB? Well, you needed to know the conversion, which is on your SAT formula sheet. 180 degrees of arc is also pi in radians. For example, if we had a rope and we tied the rope around the circle for 180 degrees, that distance is pi radiuses, pi times the radius distance. But we don't say radius, we say radian for radian measure. Therefore, a full circle is 2 pi radians in distance. Since we know that A to B just spans for a third of pi, well, that's a third of 180 degrees. So that's 60 degrees when we divide by 3. So therefore, arc AB that's spanning 60 in degrees is now spanning pi over 3. So now this green piece of rope, if we wanted to know the length, that would be precisely pi divided by 3 units here for arc AB. We know that that's a sixth of the entire circle or full circumference. So the correct answer is that AB is 1/6 of the circumference. Thank you for watching this video on the challenging problem from mock test number 1. I hope this video is useful to you as you prepare for your upcoming SAT exam. Thank you for watching my video.